Hello there. Welcome to Alchemize Yourself Tarot. This is for those of you who may have a partner that is playing small despite having really strong feelings. They underbid you while feeling more for you than they are ready to admit. There's a strong telepathic bond between you and this person. You already are feeling very tethered to them. They feel very intuitively drawn to you, and they are already picking up on subtle synchronicities in regards to you. This could be subtle, like songs, just they're hearing things, but they definitely are feeling that there's something different about this connection. They're having to downplay and play it cool because they have family or an ex they share a family with that would create drama if they found out that they were dating you. These actually originally came out in reverse. So this person is also very energetically tethered to family, and I think their family may even be picking up on the fact that this person may be starting a new relationship, but they're wanting to keep this on the down low because this family may create a lot of drama or chaos if they were to find out about them having a deep connection. This person also may be in a period of instability, especially if they're going through a breakup or a divorce. So their family may be, questioning them. Are you dating? Have you been seeing someone? They're going to be picking up on an energetic shift with this person. So they may be telling family or an ex to assume they're just casually dating you. They don't have anything serious going on. They do this because this family watches them very closely. So at this point, they're keeping your relationship pretty private. They're going to want to talk to you, but it's going to be secretive. It's not going to be really open as of yet. And that's normal for new relationships, especially when there's family or ex involved. Usually, just for the sake of keeping the drama at minimum, a lot of times people just don't want everybody knowing their business or letting them know that they're seeing someone new. I'm getting that this is a newer connection you have. So if you feel like this person's going really slow or being a little sneaky or downplaying things, this is why. And we're going to go a little deeper into this to make sure that this isn't anything like, I'm not getting anything bad. I think this is just more a case of there are just people in this person's life that would cause drama if they knew that they were dating anyone seriously. This person may have been dating for a while, but I think the difference between you and the people that they've been meeting is that they didn't have this kind of thing going on. So it was a lot easier to just play it simple and cool and not really, bring a lot of attention to what's going on in their life. So yeah, this person definitely has some people that get in their business, and so but that's not to say that they don't have a very strong connection with you. So we're going to break this down a little more with the tarot and see how this person is really feeling about you, even though they may not be expressing very much. Everything's, like I said, I'm getting that this could be very new. This might even be your energy collective. You may want to just kind of keep this relationship very private. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no reason to advertise your relationship and then early phases. For some of you, if you've been dating this person or seeing them for a while, you may feel like they're trying to hide you. Especially if they're not introducing you to their family or friends. And that could make you feel a certain way, like they don't respect you. But I don't think it's that. I think this person also, the thing is the people in their life really know them well. So this is somebody that it's like their family, they're going to sense something. They're going to smell it. They're going to sense it right off the bat. Especially like if they have kids or an ex that they've known for a while. It's definitely, they're worried that people are going to pick up on this shift or change. So what are their true feelings? Let's go a little deeper here. What are their true feelings? King of Swords, logical and structure. So this person may be holding back when it comes to their emotions. They're not wanting to get in too deep yet. They're very logical. They're considering you. They're considering everybody involved. This person may have a lot of responsibilities. So it's just, they're definitely somebody that doesn't need any additional drama. They're trying to keep some order and structure into their life. And, you know, family, they may love their family and want to create security and a home, you know, a safe place for their family. So they're considering everybody involved at this time. They're very logical about this. They may even come off cool, collected, and detached. So what are they minimizing when it comes to you? Ten of Wands, burdens, ending. They may be minimizing how stressed they are. And this could be a little confusing for you because Ace of Swords coming out a little sideways. This is clarity, breakthrough. You may not understand what this person's going through. I'm getting that they have a lot of stress and burdens that they're not ready to bring you into. They're going through an ending. I'm getting strongly that this person's going through a breakup or a divorce. They don't really want to bring you into all of that. So they're it's not that they're lying, it's just that they're downplaying their feelings more from protection. They're going to break through when they're ready to let you know the full story, right? I'm seeing a lot of books like they're going to wait till it's appropriate to reveal the full story to you, or even the people that they're dealing with, right? So you're going to have to be patient with this person. They're definitely closing out a cycle of struggle, a painful ending. And so it's like they may be even downplaying the seriousness of this because someone could actually really create a lot of problems here, but they don't want you to stress out about that. What are they fearing losing? Eight of Swords, trapped, confused. They're afraid of losing their freedom and independence, right? And they're afraid of being stuck or having to get reeled back into something on a mental level if they were to reveal all of their feelings all at once. I'm getting this person also doesn't want to stress out the connection. They don't want everybody to get all confused or up in their head. This person may be thinking a lot about how they want to approach bringing you into their life. They're trapped, they're confused. And it could even be that their ex feels really confused about what they're up to. You know, it's like there's something about them being really quiet, but their energy is shifting, right? People are starting to catch on. Because usually when you have a very significant relationship, come into your life, your energy is going to shift. Everybody that's close to you is going to start to pick up on that. And they don't want... I'm getting that this person's really confused on what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to make something work, right? The King of Swords is an individual that likes to make things work. So what are they choosing to do instead at this time? What are they going to choose to do? Two of Cups. Well, they're going to choose you. They're going to choose this connection. The thing is, it's going to... They're looking at the overall cost analysis when it comes to the people and attachments in their life. This could be somebody that's already been established. You know, they can't just easily bring people in without things shifting and changing. But they're definitely going to recognize that this is a divine love, that it's worth this breakthrough and clarity and truth. I'm getting that it's going to take this person some time, though. You can't rush people. Some of you may even be feeling this way, especially if, you know, this is new for you, like, and you have past attachments. You're going to understand this person wanting to take their time when it comes to bringing you into their life, bringing you into the fold. So what does this mean for you? What is this going to mean for you, collective? Yeah, you're going to have to accept that something's ending and changing for this person. They're going through an ego death. They're going through a major transformation, a rebirth. Something's ending. I don't get that you're ending the connection, but this is like an all-encompassing ending for this person. And acknowledging what they would have to sacrifice in order to be in a connection with you. Yeah, concrete ideas, good news. So this person's definitely going to keep you in the loop. They're going to still want to communicate with you. They're definitely brainstorming, trying to get new ideas. And they're also going through healing. So the Temperance comes after death. This is when they're going to have to go through this ending and transformation. And the relationship's going to be tested as everything gets balanced out. You may even be a big part of this person's transformation. But they definitely have people that, or a person that still wants to connect to them, even on an emotional level, whether it be their ex, their children. You know, it's going to be really hard for this person to ever fully detach from their past. But they're trying to figure out how to bring you into that. Where do you fit in? Where do you feel like you're fitting in, collective? Where do you feel like you're fitting into all of this? What are you thinking? Abundance. So you're thinking this is a gift, celebration, a new opportunity. You may feel like there's potential for you being like in a really abundant relationship with this person. So, and they could also be celebrating some sort of windfall with you after, if you go through this with them. Let's say you are dating them and going through this process of healing and rebirth. There's going to be a windfall here. And also karma, weighing things out, cause and effect. Choices, want to make things right. This person wants to do things the right way. And if they do things the right way, the karma is going to lean on their side of things. They want to make things right. I'm getting that this is a King of Swords that actually does want to do the right thing. You know, they're seeking knowledge, truth, awareness. They're considering everybody involved. So they're definitely trying to figure out where you may fit into this. Also, we have alchemy, temperance, yeah. Balance, healing, moderation, transmutation, patience. I think this is going to require a lot of patience and balance. Some of you are alchemizing the energy as long as you're not taking this personally. There's also a lot of alchemy occurring between the two of you. You're part of this person's healing process. And I'm not saying that you should be, you're not building this person's life. You're going through a healing process with them. Because this person's trying to figure their way through and out of a really stressful situation. And you're going to have to make a decision as well. Like, do you want to go through this process with this person? Yeah. It's replaying events, overthinking, tension, worry, and then they're replaying a lot. This person could be going through a lot of, they're looking at the past and they're healing and they're processing. They may even be overthinking something. So this person, if they're coming off detached, this is what's going on. You may even start to overthink this, especially if this person pulls away or if you feel like they're still dealing with something from their past. You may even start to, just know that when you're feeling tense or worried, this is how you need to stay. You need to stay in a very balanced energy. Not let this get you up in your head. Burned bridge, no going back, trust is gone, it's too late. So they're burning a bridge with this past situation. Something's too late. So if their ex is wanting to fix something, it's done. It's a burned bridge. And what's interesting, Collective, I feel like you coming into this person's life is the final, it's over with the other relationship. There's just no going back because this person has changed. They're going to be changing too much to ever want to go back. But see, the ex may be feeling that. Their ex could end up, having all these memories and, they're going to feel thirsty for the attention that this person used to give them. Because they're going to feel... when somebody moves on, people feel when the attention goes out, there's an energetic cord, right? The tether. They're going to feel that tether, that bridge, that there's no going back, that the cord is being cut. And also in tune, balance, cooperation. Yeah. Keep your balance. Keep your head about you. Maintain peace and harmony. It's not for you to advise or get involved. I think you're being called to be very cooperative if you truly love this person. Now, some of you don't want to be involved at all, and that also makes sense. I wouldn't blame you. You have to really feel a strong bond with somebody to justify going through their breakup or the shift in their dynamic with their past. But at a certain age, people do have a past. But with abundance coming through, there's something really good coming through here with karma. You're going to help this person get on the other side of it and get good karma. So they're burning this bridge, but they're doing it the right way. Because this is a high level soulmate. This is a divine love. So it's not going to be... It's like you're not calling for them to do anything. You're not thirsty for the attention or drama. You understand that this person is trying to stabilize their life. So you're actually acting as an alchemist here. Like you're feeling divinely guided to allow this process to unfold. And it's not about just excusing everything, or I think this person really does care about not getting you involved in the drama. So it would call for you to have a lot of patience. What else, collective? Wanderer. You have exploration, soul journey, and freedom. Your soul was never meant to stay in one place. Some of you are wanderers. You are high level spiritual beings. It's like you come into people's lives during major transformations. There is wisdom to be found in movement, and your path is shaped by the journeys you take. Embrace the unknown, for each new horizon brings a lesson, and every step forward reveals another layer of who you're meant to become. So this is you are divinely guided to be in this place at this time. So there's definitely a lesson in wisdom and you witnessing all of this play out. Also, Hollow One, ego death. Wow. Someone is definitely going through an ego death, emptiness and divine stillness. You have been stripped of illusions, emptied of all you once were. Do not fear this void. It is the sacred womb of creation. From nothingness, you shall be made whole again. Yes, someone's having to go through a major ego death. You may be, I'm getting collective, you're witnessing this person go through an ego death. And also with what's going on with them. So someone may have been really empty when they met you. And also creator. Manifestation, expression, divine artistry. You are a vessel of creation. Shaping reality with your thoughts and actions. What you dream, you can bring into existence. So you're a creative being. And this may be part of your creative purpose. So never underestimate the connections and people that are brought into your life. Because sometimes there's a lot bigger purpose to what's going on here. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be, in this person's life forever. It just means you're going through this experience. You're witnessing this person's experience. And I don't think they realize how important you are yet. This is for like high vibrational beings. Like some of you've already gone through your ego death. And you're seeing this play out, or you're going to go through an ego death and you're seeing or experiencing something through somebody else's experiences. That's what divine love is. That's what these divine connections or these counterpart connections, that's what they're about. So keep creating, keep wandering. You're meant to keep moving forward, regardless of what the external world is mirroring or what you're experiencing. Many of you are elevating spiritually, and this is a test of that for you to allow other people's spiritual journeys to intersect with yours. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe if this resonated, and we'll share time again. Bye.